Have you ever heard of a cookie company that delivers until 3 a.m.? It's true. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night, and you're wide awake. The world outside is silent, but your stomach is growling. You crave something sweet, something comforting. That's where Insomnia Cookies comes in. Insomnia Cookies does just that. They specialize in delivering freshly baked cookies right to your doorstep, even in the wee hours of the morning. Whether you're studying for exams, working late, or just can't sleep, they've got you covered. They cater to those late-night cravings. Picture this, a group of friends gathered around a table, sharing stories and laughter, all while enjoying warm, gooey cookies. It's a scene straight out of a cozy movie night, but it makes you wonder, can a warm cookie really be the answer to a sleepless night? There's something magical about the way a cookie crumbles, the way the chocolate melts in your mouth. It's a small pleasure that can make a big difference. Let's be real, we've all been there, staring at the ceiling, wishing for sleep. The mind races, thoughts swirl, and sleep seems like a distant dream. In those moments, a cookie might just be the comfort you need. Maybe some of us even get up for a midnight snack. The kitchen becomes a sanctuary, a place where you can find a little bit of solace in the form of a sweet treat. The act of reaching for a cookie, the anticipation of that first bite, it's a ritual that brings a sense of calm. But are cookies the best choice? Let's explore. There are countless options for late-night snacks. Chips, ice cream, leftover pizza. Each has its own appeal, but there's something uniquely satisfying about a cookie. It's a balance of sweetness and texture, a treat that feels both indulgent and comforting. Insomnia Cookies offers a variety of flavors to suit every palate. From classic chocolate chip to snickerdoodle, there's a cookie for everyone. And let's not forget the special limited-time flavors that keep things exciting. And what pairs better with a cookie than a glass of cold milk? It's a combination that takes you back to childhood, to simpler times. The milk softens the cookie just enough, creating a perfect bite every time. There's a joy in eating a cookie that goes beyond just the taste. It's a moment of happiness, a small escape from the stresses of the day. It's a reminder that sometimes, the simplest pleasures are the most satisfying. So the next time you find yourself awake in the middle of the night, remember that Insomnia Cookies is there for you. With just a few clicks, you can have a box of warm, delicious cookies delivered right to your door. It's a little bit of magic in the middle of the night, because sometimes, all it takes is a cookie to make everything feel a little bit better. Whether you're sharing with friends or enjoying a quiet moment alone, a cookie can be the perfect companion. So go ahead, indulge in that late-night craving. Let Insomnia Cookies bring a little sweetness to your sleepless nights. After all, who says you can't have cookies at night? For more information, visit their website or download the app. Sweet dreams are just a cookie away. We all know sleep is important. It's a fundamental part of our daily routine, essential for maintaining our physical health and mental well-being. Without adequate sleep, our bodies can't function properly, and our minds become foggy and less efficient. It's how our bodies and minds recharge. During sleep, our bodies repair tissues, build muscle, and synthesize hormones. Our brains process information, consolidate memories, and clear out toxins. This restorative process is crucial for our overall health. Getting enough sleep helps us feel our best. When we wake up after a good night's sleep, we feel refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day. Our mood is better, our cognitive functions are sharper, and our immune system is stronger. But sometimes, sleep feels impossible. Stress, anxiety, and various other factors can keep us awake at night, leading to restless tossing and turning. The frustration of not being able to fall asleep can make the situation even worse. That's where those late-night cravings kick in. When we can't sleep, we often find ourselves reaching for comfort foods like cookies to soothe our restless minds. The act of eating something sweet can be a temporary distraction from the frustration of insomnia. Insomnia. Cookies taps into this perfectly. They understand that late-night cravings are a common experience, and they've built a business around delivering freshly baked cookies to satisfy those cravings. Their cookies are warm, gooey, and delicious, making them the perfect comfort food for sleepless nights. Warm, gooey cookies delivered right to your door? It's tempting for sure. The convenience of having cookies delivered to your doorstep in the middle of the night is hard to resist. It's a simple pleasure that can bring a moment of joy during a sleepless night. But can cookies really solve our sleep problems? While indulging in a late-night snack might provide temporary comfort, it's not a long-term solution for insomnia. It's important to address the underlying causes of sleep issues and develop healthy sleep habits. However, there's no denying that a warm cookie can make a sleepless night a little more bearable. Okay, full disclosure time. We all have those moments when the craving for something sweet and comforting hits us out of nowhere, especially during those late night hours when the world is quiet and our minds are racing. I've totally ordered Insomnia Cookies late at night. You know, those moments when you're working on a deadline and the stress is just piling up. The clock is ticking and you feel like you need something to keep you going. I was working on a deadline, feeling stressed and tired. I needed a pick-me-up. The pressure was intense and I could feel my energy levels dropping. My mind was foggy and I knew I needed something to help me push through. The warm cookies were delicious. They arrived fresh out of the oven, gooey and soft, with that perfect balance of sweetness. Each bite was like a little piece of heaven, melting in my mouth and making me forget about my worries, even if just for a moment. They gave me a burst of energy. Suddenly, I felt a rush of motivation. My mind cleared up, and I was ready to tackle my work with renewed vigor. It was amazing how something as simple as a cookie could make such a difference. But did they help me sleep? Not really. The sugar rush was great for getting work done, but when it came time to wind down, I found myself wide awake, staring at the ceiling, my mind buzzing with thoughts. In fact, I stayed up even later. The irony of it all was that while the cookies helped me power through my work, they also kept me from getting the rest I desperately needed. It was a bittersweet experience, quite literally. But hey, sometimes you just have to give in to those late-night cravings and enjoy the moment, even if it means sacrificing a bit of sleep. So the next time you find yourself in a similar situation, remember that it's okay to indulge every once in a while. Life is all about balance, and sometimes a warm cookie is exactly what you need to get through the night. And who knows? Maybe that little burst of joy from a cookie will be just the thing to help you find your second wind and finish what you started. After all, it's the small pleasures in life that often make the biggest difference. Eventually, I did manage to get some sleep, and I woke up the next morning feeling a bit groggy but satisfied. It was a reminder that while deadlines and stress are a part of life, so are the little moments of indulgence that make it all worthwhile. As the sun rose, I realized that sometimes it's the late-night cookie runs that create the memories we cherish the most. So here's to those spontaneous, sweet moments that bring a little bit of joy into our hectic lives. And as I sipped my morning coffee, I couldn't help but smile, knowing that despite the sleepless night, I had a story to tell and a memory to hold on to. Life is all about these little adventures, and I'm glad I took the time to enjoy mine. Here's the thing about cookies and sleep. Sugar can actually make it harder to sleep soundly. It might give you a sugar rush, but then you crash later. This can disrupt your sleep cycle. So while those warm cookies are tempting, they might not be the best sleep aid. Let's get a little sciencey here. Our bodies need certain things to sleep well. This includes hormones like melatonin. What we eat can affect these hormones. Eating a heavy, sugary meal before bed can interfere with melatonin production. This can make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. So what's the verdict on Insomnia Cookies and sleep? While they're undeniably delicious, they might not be the best choice for a bedtime snack. The sugar rush and potential for digestive upset can actually keep you awake. Beyond the cookie jar. Finding real sleep solutions. If you're struggling with sleep, there are better ways to find those sweet dreams. Try establishing a regular sleep schedule. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make sure your bedroom is cool, dark, and quiet. These habits can make a big difference. Sweet dreams are made of this. Insomnia. Cookies are a fun indulgence, but they're not the answer to sleep problems. Taking care of your sleep hygiene is key. This means creating a sleep-conducive environment and practicing healthy sleep habits. Join the cookie conversation. Have you ever tried Insomnia Cookies? Did they help or hinder your sleep? Share your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun and informative content on health and wellness. Sweet dreams. Remember, good sleep is crucial for our well-being. Let's prioritize those Z's and find healthier ways to combat those late-night cravings. Sweet dreams, everyone.